Welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this. This will be part 10? No, 9. Part 9 of Syberia, the world before. It's been a weekend. I haven't played this game for a while, and it was a hectic weekend, so I'm definitely still recovering from that, and my mind is not as with it as it might have been prior to the weekend. My mum had her 60th birthday, and it fell on me to organize and run it, and I'm like the worst person to do any of that kind of stuff at the moment. So a bit of a sheer miracle that we got through it and everyone enjoyed themselves. Had a lot of support, so that definitely made it a lot easier for sure.
Leon, dear, do make an effort.
It's kind of nice. Oh, right, this is Leon. Okay, let's talk to Leon. Hello, buddy. No, that's not Leon. Who are you?
Lenny,
Crikey, you nearly had me jump out of my skin.
what have you got there?
Oh, it's a camera lens, that's all.
A camera lens. Doesn't belong to you though, does it, Lenny? Lenny?
Didn't say it did. It's Frau Junter's, if you want to know.
Who is this Frau Junta anyway?
Ginger Junter, over there.
She married?
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know. That's why she likes filming Leon, because he's young and handsome.
Lenny?
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
Whether she's jealous or not, you still shouldn't go playing with things that don't belong to you, Lenny, especially if you've been told not to.
You're not my mother, so there. And if you tell on me, I'll tell my father to get rid of you.
Oh, is that so, little Colonel?
It sure is, soldier.
God, can this place get any worse?
Come on, Leon. Show me your energy, your youth. Oh dear, you look more like
I
my
wonder if
old
that's
Aunt
going to factor
Helga.
into anything.
Another creation of Herr Gustav. I guess he won't mind if I take a quick look. Madonna laces. The Silberspiegel, the heart-shaped rock face that gave its name to the refuge. According to Herr Gustav, only the most seasoned alpinists can climb it.
Interesting.
There, like that. Try not to move now, darling.
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny. I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him.
I tell you what, if like way past 20 is the cutoff for marriage, then I'm definitely going to be a lost cause. Oh, go down, wait, come back. If we can explore
I think
the
Herr
area
Gustav
a little
would
bit.
not like it if I left
Okay.
the refuge during the service. So I had better stick around.
But what if there's people down there to serve, huh? Huh?
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. Now listen, Dana. I know, you know, the brown shadow is dangerous, right? So for heaven's sake, keep your feelings to yourself. And refrain from answering her burger back like you did, eh? The brown shadow is not something you can just chit-chat about.
But
Look, it's not safe. And it will only come back and bite you. Mark my words, Dana. Especially in today's climate.
I only...
Dana, I know. Just be careful. No one wants problems with fascists. You get my drift? And maybe next time I give you advice, like I did earlier, just take it. Just listen to old Gustav. Got it? If in doubt, before you go jumping in with your 2 feet, come and see old Gustav. Got it? So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
All right then, I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
Ooh, do I get to undo the latch? It's a piano. It's real. Yes. I know how this game works. Oh, right. I have to
Well,
lift it up too.
Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
He's just creeping over her like that. What a mess. Those eyes, they're those I love you and we're gonna get married eyes.
Oh, gosh, I hope I haven't...
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo. Bravo.
Clap! How can you clap? Oh, so you like noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel-rousing! It's this kind of rebel-rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people! And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessories to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Hoss.
Out of my way, boy.
Come, Fraulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
You should have seen me then, Fräulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included, one way or another.
Okay, so sometimes I do kind of wish there was a camera recording me, because sometimes during these cutscenes I don't necessarily want to talk, but it doesn't mean I'm not making facial expressions or reacting in any way, shape or form. And the way that Leon just sort of stood there and was like, bravo, bravo, I burst out laughing. It was quite hilarious, to me personally.
So that's the painting pretty Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. I would have picked the other one.
Oh, well, aren't you just all prim and posh? I've also learned that this is like the 4th game in a series of games, so I'm not trying to think too much about the world and what's going on, because I feel like there's a lot that I've missed. Oh, pick a key. That's middle C, isn't it? Let's do some scales.
Oh, Lenny, why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
I was doing scales, thank you very much. I learnt how to play the piano for a hot second once upon a time.
What a fiasco.
Go up to your room, Lenny.
Don't you have some dolls to dress or something?
Oh, poor Lenny.
Lenny, don't. Give them some space, would you?
So I guess we have to go upstairs to spy on them would be my best guess. Maybe we'll run into Herr Hoss. Wagen Zutang. Leon. Oh, okay, so it's a clipping about Leon. Sort of see if there's anything else around the room.
I'm so glad I started this collection of photos. When I grow up, I'll travel all around the world and photograph everywhere I go. When I'm old, the wall will be covered with them. Honestly, Junta is not that good. I'm sure I could do better if only I could practice a bit.
Right, so she's like some kind of aspiring photographer. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else, so let's go to the window.
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. All Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less. And neither could the authorities. What's wrong? Did my rant frighten you?
Well, yes. Yes, it did. I mean, not you, Fraulein. But what you said about the fascists. You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right? So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds. Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say. The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
Where did Dana go after she left?
Back to her parents, I should think. Somewhere in Vagen.
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
So, does Lenny just kind of live here by herself? Just seems like an interesting place to be by yourself. She just like creep around the area. Anyways, this is where I shall leave this game. I'm gonna need to read up on this game's history or mythology or whatever, because I'm sort of getting World War II era setup, but just with different names for different groups or factions or whatever, and I'm just not sure exactly what's going on, so I might have to do some reading. Anyways, thank you all for watching, whoever has been. As always, I greatly appreciate it, and on that note, I'll see you on the flip side. Bye!